Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. So the last update about the longer version of This Is Fate. Preeta was able to finally bring Mahesh out of the basement into the house. But unfortunately, Mahesh is not able to live a normal life like other people because he has been disturbed mentally. So let's continue. Raki and Mahesh are in the room after Mahesh was brought into the house from the basement. Mahesh tells Raki that he was just saying that he likes the laddu a lot, but then he realized that he should not eat sweet and he wondered if Raki would scold him or not, so this is what he was talking about. Raki explains that today is Mahesh's birthday, so how can she scold him, since it is said that they need to listen to every desire of the person who is celebrating birthday. And Mahesh says that he forgot that it is his birthday, and Raki started crying. But Mahesh asks that why is Raki crying, since there is no need, and he holds her hand and he started kissing her hand while Raki is smiling looking at him. Prithvi is walking to his room and he is not able to walk properly. Kritika asks him to be careful, and Prithvi sitting down says that he did not fall, but it all happened because of Preeta, and he doesn't know what problem Preeta has with Mahesh, since he wants him to stay away from the family for their safety. But Preeta desires that Mahesh should stay with his family so that she can have him ridiculed. Prithvi tells Kritika that the doctor themselves said that Mahesh can attack anyone and he has even attacked a lot of the guests, and he can understand that Raki tends to forget his problems since she is his wife. But what about Preeta? Preeta who knows the entire truth, and even then, Preeta is doing this on purpose so that she can have Mahesh ridiculed. Prithvi says that Preeta wants to prove him wrong, and Preeta does the opposite of what he is doing, since for Preeta, only her ego matters, and now Preeta has even caused him to fall from the stairs. Kritika is not able to accept it, and Prithvi asks Kritika not to question him, since he knows that Preeta is behind it all. Prithvi says that he only respects Preeta a bit, since Preeta calls herself as the owner of the house, but if Preeta does anything from now on, then Kritika must not ask him to stay quiet. Kritika goes to pour water, and Kritika explains that she will say a lot, but she would only stand with Prithvi. Kritika says that the only reason she did not interfere was because Prithvi has an history with Preeta and they have a lot of things together, but now things have come to the health of her family and she is going to stand with Prithvi, and not only her, but the entire Luthra family will be with Prithvi because she knows that Prithvi is doing the right thing. Prithvi stands up to all Kritika, thanking her for always supporting him, and Prithvi smiles as he is sure that now his plan will be fulfilled. Karan walks down the stairs and he sees Preeta walking, and so he walks to her. Karan offers Preeta a flower, but then he says that his head was aching, and so he places the flower on Preeta's hair. Preeta asks that what did Karan wants to tell her. Karan stands there in tension. Preeta asks Karan to come out of his confusion state and say whatever he wants to say. Karan is hesitant, and Preeta says that Karan wanted to thank her, and Karan in a low-pitched voice thanks Preeta, and he explains that he wanted to thank Preeta, but it doesn't mean anything. Preeta says that she knows that thanks and sorry are the two favorite words of Karan, but only when someone else says it to him. So now, how did Karan say it to her? Karan replies that he felt like it, so he thanks Preeta. And why does Preeta complicate things? Preeta says that she is not complicating anything, but Karan tends to make things complicated. Karan asks that what has he done, since he only desires to thank Preeta, since Preeta makes sure that Mahesh came out of the basement. Preeta replies that she did it for herself, since she promised Karan that she will make sure that Mahesh is brought out of the basement. Preeta tries to leave, and Karan informs Preeta that his mother is a little emotional and she wanted to celebrate his father's birthday, but she saw how he acted in front of the family members. Then how would he act in front of so many people? Preeta thinks that this is the best opportunity for them to celebrate, since she has called the judge and the doctor, as Matarani has provided the opportunity to help her declare that Mahesh is not mental and he is perfectly fine. Karan explains that he feels that today is not the right time to celebrate the birthday party, as it is not the correct time. Preeta replies that she understands what Karan is saying, but Karan is right and they can discuss with the family. Karan turns to leave, but Preeta stops him, explaining that Karan is only saying what he feels like, but Raki doesn't feel like this, and Raki requested her to arrange for this party, and all of the preparations have been completed. and she has even sent a lot of advances to the people, and if they cancel the party, then it will lead to a lot of losses. And still, if Karan is able to convince Raki, because her heart would break if the party is ended, then Karan should come back to inform her. Preeta leaves and Karan turns, but he is shocked to see tears in the eyes of his mother, who leaves, and he follows her. Shruti is with the lawyer, and the lawyer says that it will not be possible. Shruti asks that why is the lawyer saying this, and he can at least try. The lawyer replies that he is a big judge and he will not come to a party. Shruti explains that the judge is the same judge who declared that Mahesh is mentally unfit, and if the judge comes to the party, then it will surely feel good to meet Mahesh. The lawyer agrees to call the judge to come to the party, and the lawyer informs Shruti that no one has been able to convince him except for Shruti, and he will surely call the judge, but not at this moment, and he will call the judge during the lunch break, and he is sure that the judge will not refuse. Shruti gets excited and she rushes out. Nagra enters the lawyer's house and the lawyer asks him to sit down. Nagra asks that why did Shruti come to the lawyer. The lawyer reveals that Shruti wanted him to make sure that the judge comes to the party of Mahesh. Nagra thinks that he doesn't know what is going on, but he believes that Prithvi should know the entire plan. Karan tries his best to stop Raki, who doesn't listen to him, but Karan requests Raki to wait, and Raki replies that she heard everything that she wanted to hear. Karan says that Raki was just standing there for just a few minutes, and Raki replies that she has gotten there at the correct moment. Raki asks that what has happened to Karan, and she knows that Preeta says that she just came for the sake of money, but she is not able to accept it, since she and Mahesh considered Preeta as their daughter, and even before they got married. Raki says that Preeta means a lot to her, and Karan must not talk with her like this, because Karan is asking that why is Preeta arranging for the birthday party of Mahesh. Karan replies that he only meant that his father is not well, so it is not right to bring him to the party. Raki scolds Karan, saying that she doesn't want to hear even a single word, and she leaves, saying that Preeta is doing all this for she and Mahesh. Natasha, coming out of the corner, apologized, saying that she heard their conversation. Natasha informs Karan that she was able to listen to what he is feeling, and Natasha explains that she feels that everyone is right in their own way. Karan replies that it can never be like this, but Natasha says that she cannot understand why Preeta arranged for this party all of a sudden, and what if Mahesh attacks someone during the party. Karan leaves, saying that this is what he was saying. Natasha says to herself that Karan doesn't even know that he is going against Preeta. Preeta in the room asks Shruti if she did what she asked her to do, but Shruti asks if Preeta has a dress that she can wear at the party. Preeta, however, keeps on asking the same question, saying that she will not answer Shruti until Shruti tells her if she was able to complete the task. Shruti replies that how is it possible that she cannot do anything that Preeta asks her to, but now Preeta must tell her if she has any clothes, otherwise she would have to go back home. Preeta on the phone says to Shruti that she has some clothes that Shruti brought the last time that she came to live with them, and she even has a dress that will be suitable for the theme of the party, and Shruti stops an auto. Preeta, sitting with Binge, explains that she is glad because today the judge who declared Mahesh as mentally unfit would be coming to the party, and when he comes, then he will see that Mahesh is completely fine, and she is going to request him to declare that Mahesh is fine. Binge replies that she also prays that Mahesh regains the control over his entire property. Preeta asks that why is Binge looking at her like this, and Binge replies that she is happy that Preeta has changed, as the old Preeta would have listened to everything and she would have cried when she was alone, but the new Preeta now replies to them, and she even makes them accept her orders, and Preeta must remain like this. Prithvi is walking towards the party. He takes a glass of water and mixing the alcohol, he started drinking it. He sees Preeta walking down and he is not able to understand Preeta's plan, since Preeta always says that she has come to the house just for the sake of money, but instead, Preeta is spending a lot of money on the Lutra family, and he never spent anything on them when he was the owner of the house, but Preeta is doing the opposite, and he thinks that he is not able to understand Preeta. Prithvi stops Preeta while she is about to walk past him, and he says that he will come straight to his point without wasting any time. Prithvi says that he always comes straight to his point and he doesn't waste any time, and he asks for the real reason that Preeta threw this party. Preeta asks that why is Prithvi wasting his time since he should just enjoy the party and have his drink. Prithvi asks if Preeta thinks that he has not thrown any party like this before since he has done this for a lot of people. Preeta replies that Prithvi would have not attended any party like this before, which is why Prithvi asks so many questions. And Prithvi asks that what does Preeta think, that she knows him very well. Preeta says that she knows Prithvi's attitude really well, and Prithvi replies that this is why Preeta's mother wanted to get them married earlier. Preeta replies that now, her mother wants her to get Prithvi arrested. Prithvi says that it was a thing of the past, but now, Preeta must just reveal the reason she threw this party and what is Preeta planning. Preeta once again asks Prithvi to enjoy the party since she has guests to attend to. Prithvi informs Preeta that he is warning her and Preeta must reveal the plan since it would really become Garba, and Samir comes there and says that he is enough to handle someone like Prithvi and he saw how Prithvi was talking to Preeta. Samir tells Prithvi that this is not the right way and Prithvi has tortured and humiliated them a lot, but they are no longer scared of him since Prithvi is not a boss. Preeta tries to stop Samir and Prithvi interferes, saying that he is right since he himself respects women and Samir should also do the same. But he must look at this girl who claims to be the owner of the house and she starts to harm his family members who also do not respect her. Then why is Samir taking her side? Prithvi says that Samir did not support him when he was the owner of the house, so why is Samir supporting Preeta now? And Samir informs Prithvi that it was because Prithvi is not worthy enough. Preeta asks Samir not to fight with Prithvi since she can handle him herself and she doesn't want him to spoil his mood. Preeta leaves and Samir says that Preeta is right and he shouldn't talk with people like Prithvi, so Samir walks away. Preeta is working and Shruti comes to Olga, explaining that she has done the work. Hearing this, Preeta gets excited and Shruti asks if she has anything new that she can wear. Preeta says that she has arranged for the dress for Shruti and Shruti agrees to go and change her clothes in the guest room. Shruti bumps into Samir, saying that she is glad that Samir has started using his brain. Samir thinks if Shruti complimented or taunted him and he leaves, thinking that he doesn't have time to think about Shruti's plans anymore. Okay guys, thank you so much guys for watching and I will see you all again in my next video. Don't forget to like this video and share it. Bye guys.